We're learning more about a teenager's alleged plan to kill dozens of people at a school and a church. Henry Horton is accused of planning a mass murder at multiple locations, including Okeechobee High School and El Rey Jesus in Miami, one of the largest Hispanic churches in the country. According to the arrest report, the 19-year-old had multiple thoughts about mass homicide and told investigators, quote, he wanted to go on a stabbing spree. Jupiter police say an officer uncovered Horton's plans during a traffic stop, finding pages of written threats detailing how and when he'd execute his plan. WPTV's Joe Lopez spoke to Horton's family and has more on what they're calling this chilling investigation a cry for help.
I spoke with mom and dad who say that their son is not dangerous and that the threats to shoot students here at Okeechobee High are a cry for help. A father in Virginia
It crushed me.
is fighting through tears.
Everything that went through my mind is what I could have done differently.
That his 19-year-old son, Henry Horton, was arrested for handwritten letters that authorities say threatened to kill 15 people at Okeechobee High School and then go on a, quote, stabbing spree and kill another 10 people at a church in Miami.
If by any chance he's watching this now, do you have a message for him?
I love you, and I'm so sorry. Don't know what to do, but I definitely love you. I'll do everything I possibly can to help you.
He says his son has struggled with his mental health and has written a similar letter in the past.
So after the first situation, did you ever talk to your son about why he wrote any of that?
I did, and he didn't really. He just said he has these thoughts and he doesn't know how to control them. They just keep coming into his head.
He says his son checked himself into a mental institution and was then sent to be with his mom in Okeechobee to continue treatment.
Do you think he is capable of causing the harm that he entailed in those letters?
I really don't think so, no.
Authorities say Horton told them he was driving through to do reconnaissance for an attack at the church and had even scoped out Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School for, quote, attention or fame.
I talked to him yesterday.
Do you remember what that conversation was?
Him just being scared and not knowing what's going to happen to him.
Dad says authorities confiscated a BB gun and a handgun from his mother's house. He's now in jail on a $1 million bond.
He needs a firm diagnosis, find out what the problem is, and go from there and get him the help that he so desperately is asking from everybody.
Dad says that the facility does have a therapist that's been working with his son, and he does plan to fly down here to Florida to try and pay him a visit. Reporting in Okeechobee, Joe Lopez, WPTV News Channel 5.